Take a look.
Is it June bug?
Yep, June bug red. You want to know how many I've caught so far?
1.
2.
Really?
Yeah, literally caught the other one right when you were texting saying, you want to go live? I was measuring the other fish. Really almost the exact same size too. So nothing of any size, but it feels good to get my first Indiana fish.
Mm-hmm. Did you measure them for the thing?
I did. Getting ready to measure this one too. I'm not 100% positive that I'm going to be able to run my live from here. I may end up having to move it, but as of right now, I'm trying it from that position.
Clayton said, "What's up?"
Clayton. Well,
You prefer Clay or Clayton?
Look at this giant. Look at this giant I caught, Clayton. I'm going to jump off real fast and take a picture.
Yep. Tying something else on. He just caught a fish, so he's caught 2 today. I have got 0. I'm trying something, so we will see how it goes. Let's go back. Okay, that's good, because I go back and forth, because I don't actually know what she wants. Now I know. Thank you. We won't be to stay out long, because I'll have to go get the kids, or get a kid from school. We're homeschooling 3 right now, and the other one's going to finish out 6th grade, and then she will join us, because sometimes you pick your battles, and she really wanted to do that. So I'm trying to get this pushed through so I can actually do it. Get something tied on. And I'm not showing it because I don't know if I can use it yet. So I'm not going to tell you what it is till I catch a fish on it. I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Chase. Chase. Can't hear you. He's not going to. Text Chase. I can't hear you. Okay. There we go. Maybe he'll figure it out. See if he actually gets it. He just took a picture of a fish, so now his sound is gone. So he's going to try to fix that real fast. Okay. Can y'all hear him? Is it just me that can't hear him? I gotta love technical difficulties. Crap, floated back onto the moss. Our lake is full of grass, as always, but it's also covered in thick moss right now. Okay, that's what I was saying. I'm gonna make sure it wasn't just my phone. You'll have to excuse me. I can't talk and tie at the same time. So since he's not on, it's gonna get quiet for a second. I have to really focus on my knots because I still am not a pro at those yet. My one basic knot, anyways, that I can actually do. It's better than 0. It works and it's strong. Disappear. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Talk again?
Can you hear me now?
It's really low.
I can hear you just fine.
I can hear you now, but it's like really low.
I couldn't hear you for a minute. And then, like you said, when you said you couldn't hear me, I just stopped hearing you for some reason right then. So I don't know. I sure hope that I can still take pictures while doing this. That would be a terrible feature for them to mess up.
What, did they update it or something?
I have no clue. I mean, we haven't went live since what? Probably October, November. Can you hear me better now?
Can't find nothing. I'm already down to my last head of these, so I don't want to lose this one.
Which ones?
The lure that I'm trying out.
What lure are you trying out?
I'll tell you later if it works. I can barely hear you though, so I don't know how well I'll be able to have a conversation with you.
I'm positive it was a fish, but it may have just been grass because my worm looks like it wasn't touched.
Where are you fishing at? You're fishing behind the island?
Yeah. Yeah, I just came back here.
Yep.
Well, I guess people can like heart on YouTube Live now.
What?
It's like, see, I guess people can like heart on YouTube Live now because
I
I
thought they've always
seen
been
like a
able
whole
to.
bunch of hearts shooting up. Huh?
I thought they've always been able to. But I keep
You can
pulling off my
like it,
pedal drive. Sick
but
of
I've
it.
never seen hearts before.
Because nobody ever liked our lives before. Just kidding. Just kidding. Right. Get out of this mossy carrot.
Yeah, I keep getting in that nasty stuff right now.
Well, I was tying and floated right back into it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right now I'm pushed up in it. When I pull my drive, it's going to be nasty mess.
Okay. We are having
Yeah, we are having fun for sure.
sort of. I'd have
That's
more fun if I
Louise.
wasn't pulling moss off my pedals every 2 seconds, but it's a pretty day.
Yeah, it really is nice. Very, very windy. Not that that's a surprise.
All right. Now we're moving. Now we're moving. Maybe.
Yeah, that first fish, I felt myself come over like a stick or something. I felt it kind
What'd you
of,
say?
the first fish that I caught, I felt myself come over like a stick or something. It felt like a little tick. And right after it went over it, I felt a hit. I thought, man, that felt like a fish. So I just kind of slow hopped it one more time, gave it just a second, and felt it hit again. Gave her a hook set. Both of them I've caught have been tiny. So she says I'm coming through really quiet. How about you guys? Am I coming through clear for you guys?
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm not.
I can't hear you at all. I can't help it. Oh, is that Lewis? That's Lewis. Oh, duh.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I didn't recognize the name at first. Hey, how did you leave and come back? Maybe I need to try it.
Said you sound more quiet than I am. I mean, you've got the link, so you can leave by like just exiting and coming back in.
Okay. Talk now. I can hear you. I can hear you. So you got it on. Can you hear me? Ah, crap.
Can't hear you now. Exit completely.
I did.
Oh, awesome, TJ. You guys enjoy. I know I was excited about that. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Super, super quiet. Can you actually leave the stream and use the link to come back in?
That's what I've done the last 2 times.
I can't hear you. Leave the stream and use the link to come back in.
I love this so much.
Oh, come on. All right. Let's try this again.
Can hear you. Can you hear me?
Man, this is unreal. All right, I've got you turned all the way up. Talk again.
Can you hear me now?
I mean, just barely, but I can hear you. That means I'm probably not. Hear you both loud and clear. Okay. That's all that matters. I don't have to hear her as long as you guys can hear us both.
Now I can't smack talk you. Well, actually, can. And you can't do
me
anything
anyway.
about it. I didn't say back talk. I said smack talk. Oh.
See, as you can tell, I can't really hear you.
About to backhand you. I've not caught a fish on these new rods yet, so I'm really hoping to land today.
Yeah, I definitely want to see you catch your first one on that.
I just want to feel what it
rod.
feels like on this rod versus the other one. Apparently Chase.
Who's getting punched in the nose today?
Yeah.
You never know. It could happen.
We should start
As of
taking.
right now, I've caught 2, and she's sitting on a skunk, so I'm probably getting beat on the way home.
We drove separately. You'll be fine till we get home. I'll probably forget by the time I get the kids. I'm invading his space where he caught the fish, though, so let's see if I can catch one.
Now, the coolest thing about that last fish, guys, is I was signing on to the live, and right as I was setting it up, I felt something hit. So we were talking, and I was just asking her if she had gotten a bite yet, and I set the hook. I wish I could say it was a giant, but it's okay.
It's bigger than
Let's
mine.
just get some fish on the board here in Indiana, and then next week at the tournament, put some good ones on the board. I am measuring everything right now, but if there ends up being an issue with measuring, I'm going to have to figure that out when we do lives, because I really need to measure all fish because I'm doing that Kayak Jack 2026 fish. So I've got to put 2026 bass on the board, and unless I have some kind of a completely stellar month, it's going to be really hard to hit that, especially if I go anytime we go live and don't put up any fish.
Yeah. You just have to pause if you're filming with your phone. You have to pause and measure.
So I've never had an issue with it before. This is the very first time I've had that issue. I've always measured fish. I mean, I've had sometimes while we were doing lives, we were doing some online tournaments at the same time. So I've always measured fish anytime that I've caught at least a good one. And I just jump right back in the live, and it's no issue. What it'll do, normally when you exit YouTube, it'll put you on like almost like a pause screen.
Which is
It'll
horrible. You
just
gotta
show
remember to make a good face before you leave.
face locked up. But for some reason today, when I could hear her talking the whole time, and then all at once it was like she stopped hearing me and I couldn't hear her anymore.
Probably do that right in the grass. Trying to skip too. I suck at that. Caught the same gator twice though. I think I would probably quit fishing too if I kept catching gators instead of fish.
So we've not caught gators yet, but we are in Indiana, so it's not easy to do around here. We pretty much have to get a gator sent to us to be able to catch one. We did fish South Carolina where there were gators, but luckily while we were there, sorry, a plane's coming over.
Too much grass right here.
While we were in South Carolina, the gators were pretty much all
asleep,
still hidden away for the winter.
Which I'm not complaining about, but we would have waited till they started waking up. I think we would have caught more fish. So
What was that?
nothing.
Yeah, sometimes it's not for everyone, for sure. We absolutely love it. I mean, you're gonna have good days and bad days on the water, but even a bad day on the water, man, it's such a good day.
Try this. I may have to change that in a minute if I don't like the way it looks.
I've got the Stolquist Fisherman. I really like this PFD. Amazon runs deals on them fairly frequently too, so that's really nice. Or if you got a local shop you can work with, you might be able to get a deal on them. But yeah, this one's really nice. The only complaint I have, like, the pockets are big, but this pocket is like a 1/4 inch too short. So when I put my phone in there, I got to kind of jam it in there to make the zipper be able to go around it.
But if it does fall off, it's tethered. So always wear a tether with your phone. Oh, that's cool.
It is very peaceful for sure.
Lewis' first kayak tournament was in South Carolina.
Oh, Lake Murray, huh? That's where we just were. We fished Lake Murray and Jack's Creek mostly, but we did move down to another area and fish it tournament day. You guys will see that video
Monday.
That video goes live Monday.
And we have Trevor on Monday night, right?
Yeah, we've got Trevor Wagner on Monday night. His first tournament is actually going on this weekend. He's fishing Possum Kingdom there in Texas. So hopefully we can go into that one, get to hear about how he did really awesome out there. He posted a short today and said, catching the bigs in my tournament practice. I don't know if you've seen it at all.
No, I was just thinking earlier that I have not seen his stuff here lately on my feed. So I was going to go look and figure out what it was.
Yeah.
Which I haven't just scrolled Facebook here lately very much either.
That's I'm almost never on my personal page, but for some reason, when I was on it this morning, his was the first thing that popped up, and yeah, he had like a 6-incher. He said catching the giants right now.
Oh man, Andrew's on here.
Fishing, Andrew, fishing. You just wait. Hopefully I can catch a few more, but I'll be sending some in the group chat later.
We have never been to Alaska, so we have 4 kids, which I know is not an excuse, but it's our excuse why we don't travel quite as much because it's expensive. But it is definitely our bucket list. We were gonna go last year for our anniversary, our 15-year anniversary, and we decided to go somewhere else instead. Just because reality. What is that?
That fishing, you sent 100 gift.
I don't even know what that is.
What's up, man?
Weird. I've tried a little bit of everything today, guys, and I cannot.
Dude, I saw that picture of Chris in the net. I'll show Kayla later. I mean, I'm sure you'll probably post it at some point, but I'll show Kayla later. He they went to that Phantom, which is their tackle shop.
Yeah.
And they had a net big enough that, I mean, not that it has to be that big, but a net big enough that Chris fit in it.
That was mean. You're not supposed to make short jokes. You don't want to get his
bullying the short guy.
That's horrible. Which Chris? Chris Platts or Chris Biddle? We know too many Chris's, guys. All right, come on, fishy. I don't know what happened to him. Why he sudden.
How's it going?
Now you're quiet on mine.
No, stinking way. Yeah, we're back at the local lake. First time this year of being out here, so feels really good to hit the water in Indiana again. I mean, not that like our weather's been absolutely terrible. It's just been terrible every time that we've been able to fish.
I might go try it. Oh, no, never mind. This guy over there. Just gonna let it look down the bank and try this.
I don't know if you saw Amanda's message yet, but she got an Old Town.
Did she?
Yep.
A pedal one?
No, she got a paddle.
I bet I know which one it is. I've seen it for sale on Marketplace.
Yep, that's what it was. It's a topwater paddle one.
Hey, what are the water temps? I was gonna ask you. You probably don't have it on today, do you?
I do. I have it on 52.
52, really?
Yep.
Wow. I would have guessed that wrong.
What were you thinking?
Honestly, probably would have said like, that sounds really weird, 47. It felt pretty cold, but
yeah,
I know it's always
pretty
a little
chill.
warmer than I think.
Yeah.
But I still wouldn't have guessed it.
When I went back in that one cove, I hit one area that said like 54. Right here, it's showing like 54, something like that. But as soon as I get back out into the lake, 52 has been what I've been running average.
I just want to fill it
But
with fish.
I put
Feels
it
like
on today to make sure,
too long.
because I had it on today because I wanted to see what the water temp.
Well, maybe we can get my Garmin on tomorrow.
I am 100% good with that. I've got it ready.
I thought we could work on the shed too, but I'll also be painting.
Yes, I know.
Which we can maybe still go out in the morning. I don't know. We'll see. I would like to try loon, I think.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I definitely want to fish loon some this year.
Well, I just want to know what to fish for next week. So.
Yep.
Come on. Wonder if I should go. What time is it? Okay, in my defense, the shed has been something that has needed to be done for over a year. So we could park our kayaks in it, like over the winter. Just saying. I'm obviously not too stern on that honey-do list. I'm the one painting with the kids. They got a bug that they wanted to redo their room. And so they're spending their own money on their paint and their decor. So they had a bunch of Christmas birthday monies. Because we have 4 kids and we've already been through all their birthdays this year. So I'm gonna paint with them. We're gonna pick up their paint tonight, paint with them. But just thought it'd be a good day. We can maybe fish in the morning and then you can come home and work on that shed. Yep. Gotta communicate those things.
What'd he say?
He said that he's scary. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. Planned a fishing trip in the morning. His wife said that she scheduled an oil change. We need to pick me up at 10 a.m. We can fish from 6 to 10. Actually, the sun's not up at 6 right now. Never mind. Just so mossy right there. I don't really want to fish right there. Well, see, Chase, at least are nice. I said we could fish first and then you could work on the shed.
The woman who said she'd punch me in the nose says she's nice.
I mean, I can't win for losing here with a group of guys, so. Okay. Well, let's see. This just may not be the right color for this either.
Oh man, I was watching Noob's video today, and he was talking about how when the wind is over 10 mile an hour, it's pretty sketchy out there. And I'm like, we won't see the wind under 10 mile an hour until like summer.
Yeah, it's true though.
We live above 10 mile an hour through all of spring.
Chase has caught 2.
I didn't see exactly what the wind was today. I know I looked earlier, but I haven't looked recent enough for me to remember what it was. I guess I'll say. But I'm going to guess the wind's probably 14, something like that.
That was a hit, but didn't grab it. My secret lure.
Swim jig. I'll remember that the next time I'm getting bites and you say, What
No,
are
it's
you
my
throwing?
secret lure.
Oh, okay.
Duh.
Okay.
In case it's dumb, I don't want to tell anybody yet till I can catch fish on it.
Well, it's not dumb, number one.
I know, but dumb where I'm throwing it till I figure it out.
I'll show you mine. I've got a stickworm Texas rigged, throwing the Tactical Fishing Company Swagger stick. Got, I think, 16th ounce weight on it.
It's insane that causes whitecaps. It's literally like our normal wind. I mean, it's no fun, but my God, guys.
Yeah, I saw that about Chuck Norris. Very sad. Did you hear about that yet, Kayla? Chuck Norris passed away today.
What?
Chuck Norris passed away today.
Oh. I seen that, but I couldn't tell if it was real.
Yeah, it actually is. Yeah, I like this color too. It's been good to me. It's funny because for a long time I would never throw it. And then somebody else started having success on it, and I decided to start throwing it myself some.
There we go. Come on.
Yeah, I like throwing a small weight with my Texas rig. I'll throw 1/8 ounce and even like, I mean, I don't know that I even have any 1/4 ounce, but 16th I really like. I feel like when I switch down to the 16th from an 1/8 ounce, that my bites really increase.
Come on. Am I stuck in it? Everybody's. I really liked watching Walker Texas Ranger growing up. That's one of my favorite shows.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Walker Texas Ranger was a great one.
We should let Isaac watch that. He'd be walking around being Chuck Norris all the time.
Yeah, no joke. He would absolutely love it. I actually saw, I can't remember which thing it was on, but I saw it was on something, probably Hulu, because it was something we
Weightless
had.
Texas.
Yeah, I'm sure a weightless Texas rig would be great.
They're not
I
weightless.
almost never throw weightless, but I really like going very lightweight when possible. Snagged up over there.
There we go.
On your secret lure.
No, I don't have a bite. I have moss. I'm stuck in the moss.
I do peg my weight. I like keeping it pretty close. I don't know if you can see that little yellow peg on there. Right now it's green because there's so much of that slime right now. Having a difficult time over there?
I am having a difficult time. Thanks for noticing.
See that fish?
What fish?
Fish right in front of you in the grass.
No. I was trying to fix my line.
Did you break off?
Yes.
Don't be grouchy with me.
Just said that. What did this do to my... Well, that sucks.
It does. Not on your secret lure. In reality, I think you should throw your secret lure on your spinning rod. Just my opinion.
I asked you and you told me it was too heavy. I asked you when we were in South Carolina.
We will agree to disagree.
I asked you in South Carolina. I said, which one should I throw it on? And you said, I said, is it too heavy for that one? You said, yeah. Fishes laughing at me. All of them are. Struggle on the struggle bus today. I get some practice out this season again. That broke off really easily, so now I'm a little concerned about my leader line.
Yeah, we definitely need to change leader line for you. I intended to change it while we were in South Carolina, and it just did not happen.
Back to what I did have. I threw a spinner bait too for a little bit and threw a jerk bait for a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's really hard because there's literally moss everywhere.
Yeah, that slime's getting on everything I've thrown. So, noob, I officially threw the weed whacker bladed jig. Threw it some today, and man, I really like that. It starts up like that. But that's my first time of actually throwing any. That fish jumped literally right beside me.
Did you throw a frog today?
I did throw a frog. I went back in a spot that the water was a little bit calmer, and I mean, couldn't not throw it there. As a matter of fact, with multiple fish
Yeah, you're gonna. I
hitting the
was outside of
surface,
that.
I'm about to throw it right now.
I figured.
After the third one hit the surface, I decided it's time to throw one now.
Let's see if you can do it, guys. Wait a minute.
Did you see that one right over there? My goodness, they're hitting the surface everywhere right now.
Oh, I don't have a popper on. That'd be a good place for a popper. I don't feel like tying it.
That's what I've got is popper.
I've had to tie like 3 times. Because I tied on, I wanted to tie on that other thing. So one of them was my choice. And then I broke off. And then I tied on the spinner bait. So I want to try that.
Oh. Put a fresh battery in the GoPro real fast.
Getting blown into you. I'm sorry.
So I need to make sure that. Yeah. Say, did it shut off because it overheated, or did it shut off because of
Battery?
battery ran dead? Battery ran dead, so that's good. Who knows? Maybe GoPro did an update and I won't overheat as much this year. We'll see.
Mine hasn't overheated today, and I feel like I've been in the direct sun. I mean, I know it's
Yeah, I've
cool,
been
but
in the
you know how
sun.
it does.
Been in the sun a decent amount. Where's all the trash talking? Yeah, that is very true. We can barely hear each other. Right now, I can hear her. She can't hear me, but we're close enough to each other. We can hear everything the other one's saying.
Oh, and there's still been some smack talk. Think about throwing the frog right by him and trying to catch him before he can. It won't work. But...
I mean, I'm okay with it. If you get one on a frog right now, You know, I'll be throwing it the rest of the day. You got a B2 tied on?
Yeah.
Nice.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
I almost tied one on earlier.
It's just what I've had tied on.
I
But like
almost
that.
tied one
I
on
like
earlier
this
because
and the moss.
there was a few spots that slime is kind of thick. I think it'd do good right on top of it.
Remember not to jump. Don't jump. Blow up. 1, 2, 3. That's the hook. I'll go over here. Leave it here. It's getting warmer, so we're gonna maybe. I might even just throw my spinnerbait over there if they're starting to move. Tops. Oh, this moth is getting. I would be way away from it. I would. Let in it. Totally different. All right, let's stop complaining. Complaining is not great. Gotta focus on this because if I don't, always lose it. I wish I was good at walking it once it got to the open water. Gotta figure that out.
Doesn't look like you're doing too bad.
What?
It doesn't look like you're doing too bad at walking it.
It doesn't go like side to side, I don't feel like. He said 51. You coming down to fish bluegrass next week? For the tournament, the grubby tournament?
Yeah, he is.
He is.
Yeah, he's
I
fixing that Monday.
I haven't looked to see who's all signed up yet. In my opinion, I think Monday will be the best day to fish. But I can't fish on Mondays, so I'm out.
Yeah, I've got to get back with Small Town Indiana today because he's wanting to know what day I'm fishing because he's going to join us.
Okay.
All right, they said no to the frog.
What?
They said no to the frog.
They did say no. They said not yet.
Soon enough. Soon enough, my little green friend. I probably should have tied on like a red frog right now. There's so much green in the water, they probably didn't even know there was anything there.
Keep an eye on that. My rod holder's trying to fall out on me.
Don't let that happen.
No, I can't get it situated.
I can't even remember what time do you need to leave by.
If you want me to help load, we got to get out at 1:30.
Okay.
Because I got to leave
Let's
by
get
2.
out at 1:30 then. I mean, obviously, if we all of a sudden get on a bike, then we'll figure that out from there. But as of right now, yeah, I'll take your help unload. What happened? Pulling the pedal drive.
Some moss. Moss and more moss. That's... Let's try it this way.
We appreciate you putting us in your ear.
What's Chatterbait? I don't know. The area across from here that I like is really, really, really mossed up
Is it?
too. It's kind of hard to fish where I normally like to over there.
Yeah, there's no fishing
Why
right here in
fuck
this
I'm gonna
spot.
try again. I don't know. What time is it? 12:43. Yeah. I do hate that. Like, if I don't have 4 hours, it just sucks. You're right. Thanks. Didn't miss much. It's super exciting. Maybe in a minute.
It's okay. I knew it would be a slow day on the water. I mean, there's always a chance of it being one of those days that's on fire, but I had a feeling it was going to be a slow day on the water. But man, it feels good to be out again.
All right. I'm gonna try to go behind you,
You're good.
unless that's the grassy spots.
No, you're good. You can get behind me without getting in it. There is no cover here, Travis.
Yeah.
The only cover we have right now is sporadic grass. And it is like if we get into a little bit less sporadic grass, it's all nasty, slimy moss. I went over to my area that has a beaver dam on it. And yeah, yuck. Yeah, I went over to my area that has a beaver dam on it and threw on top of it a few throws. And every time just came up completely slimy and green. So there's nothing. It's crazy. It's not actually matted up yet. But like, this is how I'm coming up most of the time. I'm throwing on the edges of the grass of what grass is kind of here. I mean, that's where I got my bites too, right on the edges. But
Seems.
I believe too, it's gonna happen. I could definitely be happy with another fish. So my first fish, when I was measuring it, Kayla just messaged me and asked me if we were gonna do a live stream. So I said, yeah, I think so. And then as soon as I signed on to the live stream, I set the hook in my second one.
Go back to this coat if I can make it there.
Go back where?
Back this way some. Haven't
Yeah.
got a whole lot of time. But
Nope. Not much time left.
it was weird. It's like a spider or something on my glasses. Didn't like that too much.
Yeah, I've seen several crawling around on the kayak. What did you just hit?
I don't know.
Hit something hard. Yeah, I am 100% up for that. I would love to do a live where there's like several of us on all at once and do like a little fun competition. And with Restream, I can do that without a problem. and we could all stream from our own channels. So we could all hook it up through Restream. Everyone stream from their own channels and see how big of an audience we could get. That weed whacker with the MRE as a trailer right now is what I got tied on the bladed jig rod. Mega Live. So I've not tried it yet, but I keep getting told I need to try doing some TikTok lives. I can't say I haven't tried it. We did it. Or no, I don't think we ended up doing it. Kayla did it one time. I think I tried to sign into it and ended up having some issues and signed right back off of it. But Jake Stem, Jay's buddy, has been wanting me to do a live on TikTok with him and do like a little competition.
So I did it, but it
Nasty
feels
stuff
weird doing
there.
it by myself because I'm used to doing it with you.
Yeah. It's definitely different. I've done a few by myself when you weren't with me, but it's definitely way better when somebody else is there, so I've got somebody to talk to.
I should have went down further when we first started. I didn't. Where's my
Yeah.
way back? Just explored, see what it's like down there right now. But it's windy. I don't really. I know as soon as I get down there, the wind direction would change, and then
Yeah, no joke.
I get stuck.
Yeah, the wind is definitely rough today. I would be up for that. River versus Lake live. Ultimately, it kind of depends on what we get to do pre-fishing there for the Kayak Adventure series. But if I've got signal there, I would definitely be up for trying to do a live on the water. It is definitely harder on a river because like part of the time I'm reading comments and I'd hate to run up under a tree at the same time I'm trying to read comments and turn the kayak over.
She's here. We got a baby.
It's definitely deeper than normal in this area. And then we come across some spots that are a little bit more shallow than what I normally see them. All right, well, I'm going to try. I'm going to try to get one more. Kayla, did you end up throwing a wacky rig today?
What?
Did you end up throwing a wacky rig today? I see that. So the answer is yes.
when they're biting, like we can like topwater fish and stuff, it doesn't bother me as much. But when you have to like fish through it, then that's when I get really annoyed with the algae.
Yeah, it's nasty right now.
Because algae and wind. Because so like you paddle a place you want to fish, and the wind that blows you into the algae, then you have to clean your pedals off. It's really annoying. And paddle back out. It's like a never-ending vicious cycle. But if I can just use it to park on and topwater fish, then I'm good.
So I will say that right here, I was able to find a pretty good drop off that I wasn't aware of before. I've caught
Really
fish
good
on it
what?
before, but I didn't realize it was an actual drop off. So having this fish finder on has been nice.
This is Indiana algae. It's not Texas algae. 50s is warm here.
Yeah,
50s
no
is not
joke.
cold yet.
No, the grass is already starting to come alive, honestly. I know that we've had several
Even my
people
flip
come out
flops,
here
it's
and
not cold.
say that there was a lot of grass, which I mean, probably for March, it is a decent amount, but it's starting to come in for sure.
Come on, just one little baby fish. That'll be so great. It can be a little bitty fish.
We went by the main ramp and the parking lot was completely full. So when I came back to this back ramp, I was kind of expecting to see quite a few back here. And in reality, when I pulled in, there was one other vehicle. So that was nice. So far, I've caught two, but only one on the live. Well, kind of. I caught it right as we were starting to go live. Yeah, I do have the fish finder running. Hoping, because we're going to have some warm days between now and the tournament, that we'll see those water temps up closer to like 57, 58, something like that. So Dan, I will say I really, really like the mount that I have set up for this fish finder. It's working really good. Now I do have to, it's kind of over my hatch for it to fit in the right area. It kind of has to be over my hatch a little bit. So to open my hatch, I have to unclip the buckles on the front and back and then pop it up out of there. But yeah, this is definitely, it's a perfect area for me. I don't have it where my feet are bumping it. The pedals aren't bumping it. I can still lift the pedals up. So I'm very pleased with where it's located. And that's after fishing, I mean, 4 days, 5 days in South Carolina. and then now fishing here in Indiana, I'm still really liking this location. Yeah, as soon as I catch a fish, I'll show you one. Hopefully I can catch another one. The fish I caught were very small so far today. But if I catch one, you'll for sure get to see it. Yeah, I get that, man. For me, this was like the perfect spot because in reality, I don't do anything with that front hatch unless I'm off the water, or like I'll store my tow rope in there when we're river fishing, and if I've got a drag, I can undo that front clip and I can pull my tow rope out. But that's really the only thing that I do in my hatch while we're on the water. Everything else I pretty much stop to get out if I need to do anything with it. Yeah, so right now I've got my phone on it too. I'm not 100% positive on this, if this is going to stick around, but here's what it looks like. It's that Boondocks crossbar or whatever it's called. And like I said, it is just over top of the hatch, so I have to actually lift the hatch up out of there to fully open it. I can open just the front a little bit. Yeah, right there. I'm really liking it so far. I was really worried about where I was going to put it. So when my buddy said, hey, check this out. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the sun is horrible right now. And definitely makes a big difference in seeing that screen. I need to talk to the guys over at Sonar Shield, see about getting one. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you can definitely 3D print them. So we've not played with the 3D printer enough to like make anything custom. If it's a file that's already in the app, we use it. But we've not made anything custom yet. My worm was just not where it had been cast, so I may have actually had a fish pick it up right then while I was looking down at the message. Yeah, no joke. If I'm able to get the hook up, I will for sure spread the wealth. I finished building that social media kit, which was pretty cool. I won't lie, I did have some help from Jay over at Bearded Dad Fishing. Talked to him a little bit and got some ideas from his. And but I mean, in reality, most of that was just a template on Canva that I added my information into, uploaded my pictures into. It was much easier than what I was making it because I started one probably 6 months ago and it was not progressing at all. And it was going to take a whole lot more work than the one that I actually took. And I think it's going to be pretty essential for any kind of brand deals. I actually had a fishing app reach out to me talking about doing ads for them. So that kind of pushed me over the edge of like putting it together and sending it to them because they wanted to see a media kit. So we'll see. There's a chance that I'll work with an app and, you know, make a couple ads for them. Kayla's in the spot right now where she's cutting out really bad. I assume it's her and not me. But yeah, man, if I end up getting to do some ads for that company, that'd be pretty cool. We'll see if it really happens. But I messaged them, sent them my media kit, and then sent them costs. So we'll see what happens.
I need to get over here to where. But let it blow me back to the takeout. I don't want to skunk today. On my first time I'm out early.
She has no clue what I've been talking about this whole time.
No, I have no idea. I can't hear you.
I was talking
I heard
about
that for some reason. That was weird.
I was talking about my social media kit that I built. Well, thanks, man.
This really cool button is called like the hide button or like the see less of button. You can welcome to press that.
Noob said it's a sign for you to watch them.
If nothing else, the guy may be weird, but at least I'm kind of funny. Sometimes.
There's the DNR. Hopefully you're legal.
Oh my gosh.
License.
When do we have to buy them
They
again?
don't expire until April.
Okay. Woo! It just hit me. I was like, oh crap, we do have to buy those.
Pedal really fast.
That's what I would have.
Sorry, Anna, we'll be late to get you from school.
But they really don't expire till April?
End of March.
I'm gonna set an alarm and do that when I get home.
Dad said he picked his up this morning. Yeah, we need to play some before tournament day.
Please don't hit the grass. Trying all kinds of different cadences for this. None of them are working.
Yeah. That's how I feel every time I throw a spinnerbait.
Once I get up here, I'm gonna shaky head it back.
Yeah.
Down this line. Maybe wacky rig. I don't know. I feel like it. I don't like the shaky head in this area as much, or the wacky rig in this area as much.
How's your phone doing on battery?
Actually, better than I thought it would be.
Okay. Mine's getting low, but I mean, I've still got enough, and I've got my Knockor right here that I can hook up to it if I needed to. But I think I've got enough to get through the next 20 minutes before we get off the water.
I don't know what you said. I can't hear you. Definitely make for an interesting live.
No joke.
If I have more those left. Honestly, I'm probably not going to change with this much time left.
And it is beautiful today. A bit windy, but beautiful.
It's really nice.
Working on getting my ankle tan going. Yeah, I know. He's actually got enough followers he can go live. I told him he needs to set up in his boat and do some lives while he's catfishing. In reality, people literally love to watch that. Like, they'll just sit there and watch it for hours and hours. Probably.
Any biting?
A couple.
Couple. Water depth.
Well, it's up to 53 now. It was 52 when I first put in, so she's cold. Yeah, it hopefully this water or the weather stays warm and it continues rising a little bit. How you doing today?
Good.
Honestly,
Yeah. Give me just a second. I'm live right now, so
Oh,
I will have to exit out of that.
you have TikTok,
Following
which
you
I
then, or-
do.
Yeah,
If you scroll through there,
not very
fishing
many right
lives,
now.
It's like
It's a small group right now, but
oh, it's full of catfishers. He made it back. I don't know what he's doing. Oh no. I can't hear him at all now. Oh well, it's been an interesting live. It's probably about time to wrap it up. Anyways, so we gotta get the kids, but I'll let him do that when he gets back on. I just want one fish to end the day. I don't want a skunk today. Yeah, I feel the pressure. I'm not gonna lie. Because I didn't think about sunscreen, which means I'm gonna have raccoon eyes. It's gonna be awesome. It'd be better to pick her up. She's a big girl. Oh, okay, maybe not. I thought maybe I was gonna have someone who's gonna be really excited, but maybe not. I'm getting antsy. And you know, when you start getting antsy and you haven't had a bite in a long time, like everything starts to feel like a bite. I think my favorite time to fish is in the spring. To be honest, people talk about the fall bite, but the fall bite's really hard and picky, so I am really ready for that spring bite to kick on here. This winter, like slow fishing bite drives me nuts. It's hard. This line is usually pretty good, and I've pulled out, oh man, 3 or 4 really nice fish from this section, but here today. Have their same little spots that they kind of go to. I guess that's not right. I don't know. That's the one thing I never really understood because they don't fish history, but I feel like
Hey, can you hear me?
it's kind of what you sort of.
Barely again. I was hoping once I signed out again, it would bring me back in and you'd be able to hear me again.
They can hear you, so.
I told them that if you would have been illegal, you'd have been running from the law. But I don't do that stuff. Oh.
It did give me a little bit of a heart attack for a second because I was like, oh no, I haven't got on and done that yet. We were talking about it. We like wrote it down and everything. But I haven't actually got on to do that.
Well, good luck, man. Hopefully you can find some today.
Hopefully you find some.
You fishing for crappie or what?
Man, I gotta switch out this. I was gonna do like a worm.
Yep. That's what, so far, that's what I've got my bites on in a purple Gene bug.
That seems to be about all I can get any bass on out here for some reason.
Yeah.
Or something.
You fish out here very often?
I haven't since last year, but a good few times before that.
Yeah, this is my first time this year, but I've fished a bunch over the last several years out here.
Yeah. I mean, when I can, I get out here.
Yeah.
Nice. We're fishing in between school
There are
pickup schedules.
some big
but
ones
I
out
would love
here.
to fish between those hours.
Yeah. There's some really good bass out here. You just gotta break the lake down, spend some time out here. You'll have a stellar day, trust me. We're about probably a month
little
away
fishy.
from a topwater
Please.
bite being really, really good out here.
Really?
So be ready to throw some topwater.
Last cast.
Yeah. I mean, it may even be more like a couple weeks away, but I would say within a month we're gonna really get on a topwater bite. I have a lot of
that's
luck out
good,
here on
but
frogs.
make sure you take a little bit of incentive and learn for yourself too. Been there, done that. Bite you in the butt if you don't try to work on it.
Y'all have a good day.
Thank you too. Good luck.
Thank you. That's awesome, bud. Nothing like fishing as much as you need.
So you want a little fishy to pick this up. One tiny little fishy.
I was hoping having a DNR interaction would bring us some good luck.
It was like when I had to make that delivery to the jail, like I felt like I was going to, like, it's stupid, but like my head is like, you did something wrong and you're here because you. It's the same with the DNR. Me smell nervous, my hands get all sweaty.
Yeah.
I'm having fish withdrawals. Can't catch nothing anymore. It's like last year was just like beginners. Well, it wasn't even beginners luck. It was like
There we
second year
go.
beginners luck. He just caught another one.
That's a bigger fish. Not like big by any means, but it's my biggest one of the day.
I was just over there where he
I
was
mean, it's
fishing.
probably only going to be like 12 inches, but it felt good right at first. All right, noob. I put one in the boat during the live.
Nice. Ridiculous.
Can't even believe what? That I caught another one?
What'd you catch it on?
What do you think?
What?
What do you think I've thrown all day? All right, jumping off of here one more time.
I can't catch any fish here lately. Desire to throw this. When he comes back, actually. I'm bitter, so my last cast is no longer my last cast. I was literally just over there fishing. The same thing, I think, if he's doing a Texas rig. Well, basically, I was fishing it. I got it. Yeah, sort of. Did you say Texas rig? I couldn't hear you. Guess I'm gonna break my shaky head off down in Texas rig. Not now,
I
but
threw a shaky head to
next.
start the day. Same color. I
Huh?
threw a shaky head. I threw a shaky head to start the day. Same color. Not a bite. I would say I changed from shaky head right before I kind of started heading your direction to Texas rig, and maybe made less than 10 casts with the Texas rig before I caught my first one.
Supposed to be the presentation they're looking for today, I guess.
Maybe.
%. It's about time to get off the water.
Yep, it is, sadly. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I put a fish in the boat while we were live. So can't complain about today. You guys have a great day.